So basically what we're going to see in today's session, now suppose say there are two users, user 1 and user 2, and here we have user 2. Now in an analytic view where you have company code related data, now what is my requirement? My requirement is the company code related data, which is 1000 Germany, should be accessed by the user 1, and the company code data that is 3000 should be accessed by user 2. Now how can we get access company code 1000 to user 1, and how can we get access to 3000 to the user 2? So let me show you how we can do this on system. So I'll click on Start, click All Programs, click SAP HANA, and click on HANA Studio. So once we click on HANA Studio, let me log in and try to access any analytic view. Let us try to access any analytic view. So I'm logging into system. So once I log into system, so here I'm trying to access the system. So once I try to access the system, so here you can see catalog and content. What is a catalog? Once you expand the catalog, and here you see content, expand the content. A content is a collection of package. So here at the content, you can see different packages. So once you, let us go to any of the package. I'll go to any of the package. Once you expand, let me double click on this analytic view. Once I double click on the analytic view, now here, let me drag and drop this company code into this time, into the star join. Let us link this company code. Let us link this company code BU KRS to BU KRS. Click on the star join. Click on the semantics. Click validate, and click save and activate. So now, so here now you can see AN underscore PA underscore actual. So here you can see AN underscore PA underscore actual. Let us right click on AN underscore PA underscore actual and click data preview. Once you click on data preview, click on raw data. Once you click on raw data, now please see participants. Here I'm going to drag and drop BU KRS. And here I'm going to drag VV010. Here once I click on tables, so here you can see data related to some company codes over here. Here we can see data related to some company codes. Now, so let me right click on this package, click new, click on the analytic privilege. So what is an analytic privilege? Analytic privilege is used to control what data you would like to access. Click on the analytic privilege. So once you click on the analytic privilege, let me give a name for this, ANP underscore company code 1000, provide the label, take the type as classic analytic privilege. So once you select classic analytic privilege and click finish, click next. Once I click next, let us go to the package S4 master data 009. Expand this package. So here we can select AN underscore PA underscore actual. Click add. So here is the analytic view. So here you have the analytic view and click finish. So once you click finish, please see participants. Once you click finish, so here we can see associated attribute restrictions and restrictions for the selected attribute. Now what we're going to do, so what we're going to do here, so click on add. Please see I selected this analytic view. Once we select this analytic view, here we need to click add. So once you click add, now here you can see the company code BUKRS. Click OK. Now here you can see the BUKRS. For this company code called BUKRS, click add. So please see, same thing I'm trying to do. So this is the company code, analytic view, attribute view, column BUKRS equal to which value. So let us click here. So which value we would like to restrict, company code 1000, and click OK. Okay, participants. So here we have company code 1000. What I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to associate this company code 1000 to an analytic privilege. So inside an analytic privilege, what I'm trying to do, I'm creating an analytic privilege wherein I'll say when you use this analytic privilege, we'll only able to access this company code 1000. Now this analytic privilege, I'm going to assign to a role. We're going to assign to a role, and this role will be assigned to the user. Please see. Let us go back. So what we are trying to do now, I'm trying to design an analytic privilege. Let us go back to HANA Studio. Click save and validate, and click save and activate. Select the request and click finish. So all the participants okay until here, or you'd like me to explain again? All the participants okay? The next thing here is we need to create so the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a role. So to create a role, I'll close the content. I'll expand the security. So let us expand the security. Let us expand the security. So here we can see the role. Right click on the role, click new role. So once we click on new role, excuse me, sorry for that. So once you click on the new role, So here we can see system privilege, object privilege, analytic privilege, package privilege, and so on. Now, what package I would like to restrict to? This is the package S4 master data 009. So click on this plus icon, enter S4 master data 009, S4 master data 009. I'm just trying to find S4 master data 009. Please see participants. So here you can see there are two things. One is a root package, and the other one is the package itself. What is the meaning of root package? When we select root package, it means that you have access to all the packages. So when you have access to all the packages, it's called as root package. Now when you only want a specific package, we select S4 master data 009. Click OK. Once you click OK, so here you can see the package. Once you see the package over here, click repo_read, edit, activate, and maintain. Read, to read from the package, edit, to edit from the package. Now, if you want to edit any objects, you use edit, activate. In order to activate objects inside the package, and maintain. Either you would like to read, edit, activate, maintain, we need to select these options. Click on the analytic privilege. Click on the plus icon. Excuse me. So in here what we need to give? In here we need to give ANP underscore company code underscore 1000. ANP underscore company code underscore 1000. So let us select this ANP company code underscore 1000. So here we can see S4 master data 009 underscore ANP company code underscore 1000 and click OK. So this is nothing but analytic privilege. Click on object privilege. So once you click on the object privilege, click on the plus icon. So once you click on the plus icon, so here you can see object privilege. Excuse me. So here you can see the object privilege. Underscore sys underscore BIC. Underscore sys underscore BIC is the name of the schema. Select the schema. Click OK. Click plus icon again. Search for another schema underscore sys underscore BI. Scroll to the bottom. Underscore sys underscore BI. This I'm trying to search for. Underscore sys underscore BI. I'm trying to search. 1 minute participants. So here we have underscore sys underscore BI. BIC. Underscore sys underscore BI and BIC, and click OK. Now once you click to underscore sys underscore BI and BIC, so here we can select and execute. So I'm trying to read data. So we require a select privilege and we require an execute privilege. And execute and select. So underscore sys underscore BIC to read all time related tables. And underscore sys underscore BIC is to request all the column views. Now click on the plus icon again. Now let me give this repo. So let us, in order to access the repository, we need to select repository underscore rest. So select repository underscore rest, click OK, give execute privilege. So here you have underscore sys underscore BI, sys underscore BIC, and here we're giving repository underscore rest as an execute privilege. And now coming to the system privilege. System privilege is used to control what access you would like to. System privilege is used to control what options you would like to give to the role. For example, I would like to give catalog underscore read, creating schema, for example. You'd like to give data underscore admin. If you'd like to transport, export, import. So like this you can give the required system privileges. And finally, let us give the role name, get sales underscore manager. Underscore Germany. So here we're giving the role name of the role, catalog read, create schema, data underscore admin and import. And finally, click deploy. Now the role has been created. So you can see the role has been created over here. So once this is done, so what is the next thing that we need to do? So once this is done, now we need to assign this to a user. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new user. Click on new user. Once you click on new user, let us give the name for the user. Let us give the password. So let us click on granted roles. Provide the role name. Get sales underscore manager underscore German. Click OK. So once you click OK, now what we need to do, now click on deploy. So once you click on deploy, now here I added the user called John. So once I add the user called John, now what we'll do, let us right click on the system, click add system with a different user, provide the username and password, and click finish. Provide the old password, and click OK, and click OK, and click finish. Let's go down. So once you click OK, now here we can see the John user is logged into system. Now once I expand the content, so here you can see only one package called S4 master data 009. Expand. Now here we can see this analytic views. Now once I right click on this analytic view, click data preview. Once I click on data preview, now please see participants. When I click on raw data, now when I go to the company code 1000, we can go to the company code. Now please see participants. So here you can see the company code 1000. Now when I right click on this, click distinct values. So how many company codes data here we can see? Only for company code 1000. But if I go to the best user, expand the content, go to the package, go to the package S4 master data 009, expand the analytic views. Let us right click on the package, click data preview, click on raw data, go to the company code 1000. So here you have, let us right click on this, click distinct values. Now here you can see there are different company codes like 1000, 3000, 2400, 2500, 6000 and so on. Okay participants. Okay all the participants. Now here we can see all the company codes, but if I go to the John, in here I can only see data related to only for company code 1000. So what does this mean? As I started with the definition, analytic privileges are used to access or they're used to restrict data at the runtime of the user access. Analytic privileges are used to restrict data at the runtime of the user access. Okay, all the participants. So my requirement is we are getting different currencies from the source. So you're getting different currencies like INR, GBP, USD and so on. Now what is my requirement? My requirement is based on the user input. When user input, it needs to change the currency when the user is trying to input at the runtime. Now suppose say user input euros. So based on the user input, it needs to calculate exchange rates for all the source currencies and give the value based on the target currency. So how can we achieve this? Now, in SAP HANA, we have different currency related tables. First of all, we need to transfer these currency related tables from SAP to SAP HANA. So how can we transfer these currency related tables? Using data services. So first what I will do is, we need to transfer all the currency related tables from SAP to SAP HANA. So I log into data services. So let us log into data services. So all the participants able to hear me? Because I just got a message, participants not able to hear me. Is everything okay, all the participants? I hope everything is okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let me log into HANA Studio. Let us log into HANA Studio. Excuse me. Click OK. Once I click OK, let us also log into Data Services Workbench. Click Start. Click All Programs. Click SAP Data Services 4.2 and click Data Services Workbench. Once I click, now let us log into Data Services Workbench. The username is best and provide the password wcapitalwelcome123 and click log on. Now I'm logging into Data Services Workbench. Now we need to import tables based on the business requirement. So participants, how do we import tables using a data store to SAP Data Services repository? So the next thing that we need to do is import the repository. So double click on SAP system. Click on tables. Click on the second icon and let us enter the table TCURR. Yes, I'm trying to import few currency tables. Click finish. Click on the plus icon. TCURV. Again. TCURN. TCURX. TCURV. 1 minute. TCURM. TCURF. So these are a few of the currency tables that I'm trying to import to SAP HANA. So let us click save. So once you click save, so what is going to happen once you click save? It's going to import to repository. Click save. Expand SAP. Expand tables. I think we have few more tables. TCU. Few more tables I need to import. TCU. RW. TCU RM. TCU RN. So it's already there. TCU RS. X is there, W is there, T. TCU RT. And click save. So once I click save, now I imported about 9 tables. Now all these are currency related tables. Now for example, TCURR stores the exchange rates. TCURV, it stores exchange rate types for currency translation. TCURF, it stores conversion factors. TCURN, now this table stores quotations. And TCURX stores the currency decimals. So these are different tables. Now we need to transfer these tables from SAP to SAP HANA system. So what I'm going to do, right click on the project, click new, click on replication job. Let's give the name for the job, provide the description, and click finish. So once we click finish, select the required tables, drag and drop into the replication job, expand, select, and now here you have target data store. Click on this, select SAP HANA, click OK. The target owner is best. Finally, click on validate. Validation is successful. Click close and click execute and click yes, and finally click finish. Once we click finish, all these tables will get transferred to the best schema. So let us wait for some time. So just for a few minutes. Now these tables will transfer to the best schema. The job is started. Now once we transfer these tables, okay, until now what we done? Until now, I transfer the tables from SAP system to SAP HANA system. Excuse me, sorry. Now once this is done, I'll go back to the HANA Studio, expand the system, expand the catalog. Let us go to the best schema, expand the schema, right click on tables, expand the tables. Let us search for any table, click on filter. Let me search for any table called TCURR, click whole word and click OK. Let's select the table, right click on the table and open data preview. Now here we can see the output of the data preview. Now, so once this is done, what is the next step? Data is transferred. How do you know data is transferred? Please see participants. When I go back to data services, please see. Now these are the number of records it transferred to various tables from SAP system to HANA system. Now, what is the next step? The next step is to start the conversion. Let us go back to HANA Studio. What I'll do is I'll scroll to the top, close the catalog, right click on content, click new, click on the package, provide the name for the package, click OK. So once I click OK, expand the content. Let us go to the package CURR. Let us right click on the package, click new, click on, excuse me. So now let us click on this, or what we'll do is instead of again creating a new one, just I would like to copy paste any existing one. Let me use this AV underscore PA underscore actual. Let us right click on this, open data preview. Let us click on data preview. Click on data preview, raw data. Okay, this is working fine. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this, click copy, scroll to the bottom, right click on the currency package, click paste, click OK, click OK, double click on this analytic view. Now let us click on validate and click on save and activate. Select the request and click finish. So once you click finish, the data model is activated. Now please see participants. Now here when you go to the data foundation, when you click on this find icon, here you'll find a column called WAERS. WAERS. Oh, sorry, it's FRWAE. FRWAE. Now, what is FRWAE? FRWAE is nothing but foreign currency. So I'm just trying to highlight this column. Why am I trying to highlight? Let us right click on the column. Please see participants. Click apply. Click show list of values. Please see. Do you find there are different currencies? USD, Japanese yen, British pounds, euros, and so on. So this is nothing but foreign currency. So what is my requirement, participants? I would like to see data, the incoming data, based on different currencies. So I'll go back. So here I can see data in different currencies. Now what I'm going to do is, excuse me. So here I'll select a VV is 0, VV is 010. I'll click find for VV010. Just try to find for VV010. VV010 is nothing but gross revenue. I'm trying to highlight this column. Select the column. Please see participant, this is nothing but gross revenue. Now here we are at the data foundation. Click on star join data foundation. Select this column VV010. Make this column as a measure. So how do you make it as a measure? Why are we supposed to make it as a measure? Amount and quantity related data. Click on semantics. Click on validate. So here you can see this is a measure now. Click on start join. Select the measure. Please see participants. Here you can see there's a property called the semantic type. Click on excuse me. Click on the semantic type. At the semantic type, let us select amount with currency code. And here you can see, once you click on this conversion, once you check this conversion, all the options are highlighted. Now what we need to do over here, so here we need to use schema for currency conversion. It means that all the currency related tables is stored in that particular schema. DC participants, it means that whatever the tables that we just replicated, all these tables are available In which schema? In a schema called best. So please see participants, do you see here the best schema? If you want to give a fixed client, you can give a fixed client over here. Just you need to type over here 800. Or if you want to give a session client, and dynamically it can recognize. How it can recognize dynamically? This is already hard coded at the user level. So click OK. Source currency. So what is my source currency? From which column all the incoming sources are coming from? In. Click on this icon. Now what is the target currency? Target currency, I'm selecting this as input parameter. Why am I giving input parameter? Participants, I want to give input. Based on the user input, it needs to calculate exchange rate based on the user input. So how do I create this input parameter? Calculate the exchange rates and see. It is going to calculate exchange rates. For example, though for such a IP underscore currency, provide the label. So once you provide the label, excuse me, so here we give the name, we are providing the label. So once you give the label, so here we can say semantic type. The semantic type is currency, and data type, I'll take it as nvarchar. I would like to use standard translation at average rate. I'm using standard translation at average rate and click OK. Finally, click OK. So once you click OK, see participants, I enable VV010 with currency conversion. Now, this is underscore 1 is without and VV010 is with. Let me click on, let us click on data preview. Click on data preview. Now please see participants, it is asking to enter the currency. So what currency I would like to take, for example? I'm entering USD. So what is my requirement over here? All the source currencies, whatever the source currencies that we have here, should be converted to target currency. What is that? USD. So I'll go back, enter USD, click OK. And now what we need to do, now what is going to happen? There are different currencies over here. Now I'll drag and drop VV010. What is VV010? This is original currency. So here you can see all this is original currency. Now what is going to happen? USD to USD will remain same. USD to USD will remain same because source and target is same. Now all the other should convert to USD. For that I'll just drag and drop VV010. Now please see participants. Because the source and target is same, USD and USD. But all the other currencies should change. You see, USD is same. Now Japanese yen converted to USD. British pounds converted to USD, euros converted to USD, Canadian dollars. So basically, when you click on show log, double click on generate SQL, PC participants. What it is showing you here, there's a placeholder. Now I'm giving the USD. The source in target is same. That's why it is showing USD to USD, but all the other currencies have been converted. Now let's say, for example, I'll take euros. So let me click refresh. Instead of USD, I'll take euro. Click OK. Now this time, see participants. Euro to euro is same, and now USD's got converted to euros. USD. So this is original, and this is converted. Okay, participants.
Thank you all the participants. I'll see you in tomorrow's session.